I won't be long. Just
But
super
anyway,
quick.
it was called Vintage, and it was like, you know, one of those like healthy kind of like markets with like
in Malibu.
With like hot food, cold food. Like a lot of people apparently like go there before they go to Suma Beach.
Oh, that makes
because there's
sense.
a bunch of people in like bathing suits.
Yeah.
Like
is it in that little market that we that little square
It's close
that we
there,
passed?
but it's after that.
Oh, okay.
Because it's more near Matador.
So are you saying that we should go there
I'm saying
before
we should go
Matador?
there because it was like they had like such good stuff. I had like a delicious smoothie, and then they had like Rob got like some like
protein smoothie.
Yeah, protein smoothie, and they also have acai bowls and stuff.
Oh my god, we should totally.
And it was cheap. It was like $10 for a 24-ounce smoothie.
Oh wow, that's great.
Yeah, and then Rob got like this pineapple chicken fried rice from there.
Oh my god, that sounds so good.
Yeah, everything there was like very
healthy. I love fried rice.
Very healthy, like you know, ingredients too. It's like you know how British people are.
Yeah, we love that.
And it was like one of those stores where it's like they have all these like different like types of snacks like that you haven't seen before, and I'm like,
yeah, we love
I just want to try like everything from here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we should go there.
Okay, I'm down. Just need a quick hair clip. Oh my god, I look so swollen. I just woke up. Look really swollen. I look kind of crazy. It's okay.
I also want to plan a double date
with
Rob and Jen, but I'm trying to like use a glass on the floor here.
That's not good.
So Rob and Jen and.
It is Labor Day weekend, and today's Friday, and I have off. I'm gonna put my mic on. And getting ready to go have brunch with Kenneth. Just like a quick casual brunch because he still is working today, so we're just gonna try to, do this one little like food together, getting food together. Which we both are big foodies, so this is like our love language to each other, is going to get food with each other. So he's just taking a little break from work to come with me to one of our favorite brunch spots here in LA. So I'm just like really throwing on just a quick face because I look so tired. I think I have to check my Oura ring, but I'm pretty sure that I slept for like over 10 hours. So he just came to wake me up, and my face is like so swollen and marked up from just such a good night's sleep. I woke up also with such bad neck pain, and I feel like my lymph nodes are like swollen, so I think there's something going on. I do confess that whenever I go like without sleeping well for a consecutive amount of days, I get sick. I like will get really I get really bad sinuses. Where's my brush? I get really bad. Look at my brush basket. Oh, I found it. I get really bad sinuses, like sinus pressure and headaches. So last week the last 2 weeks actually, I had a really intense work week. Just a lot happening. And with that, I get some anxiety, and with my anxiety, it affects my sleep. Like I just keep tossing and turning because I'm thinking about everything that I need to do the next day. And I work in pharmaceutical advertising, so if you know anything about pharmaceutical advertising, is that things move really fast and you need a lot of attention to detail with things because you're dealing with things that are pretty high visibility and things that are also being reviewed by the FDA, so you definitely want to make sure that you're saying things that are truthful and that things are all pretty consistent. So just stressful work week. We have a lot of them, more consistent I think than any other job I've had, so my sleep gets affected very, very much so. So that is one thing that I need to work on, because after work, I go to the gym, I eat food, and then I finally have like me time, and that's typically when I want to like watch TV or, do some editing. And with that, I go to sleep really late, so I'm always like not good sleep during the week, if I'm gonna be honest. That's something I just need to work on. Like, you could probably hear my sinuses. Like, I could feel that they're a little clogged up. So when the weekends hit, I really take advantage and sleep as much as I can. So today I woke up really early, actually, because my alarm clock went off and I went back to sleep. And now it's about 11, so I woke up about like almost 10 hours of sleep, which is ótimo, very good for me. Oh, let me put a little bit of lip liner too. It is that season in LA where it's really, really hot during this daytime, and then at night it gets pretty chilly. And I don't know if today's gonna be really, really hot, but I hope so. I love hot temperatures. If I'm going to the beach. I'm actually like, I really do love the fall the most, I think, is my favorite season. Especially the fall in New York. Nothing like it. It's so pretty. Okay, I think that's fine. I don't want to put too much on. I like woke up like itchy, like, I don't know what's going on. I think I'm getting a reaction of some sort. Babe, I'm ready. If you want. Okay. Okay, let me just grab my bag here. And water. Alright, I don't know if you guys can see my outfit this way, but I'm just wearing like a basic t-shirt and baggy pants with flip-flops. I'm gonna take you guys along.
We're gonna go do that, okay?
Oh my angel. I know, Kaia. There you go. I think she like knows.
I know.
Oh my goodness, look at that. A ball of fur. It'll be so fast, Kai.
She has the most like the meow. It just like makes you feel so guilty.
I know. I know, Mamacita. You see how good Kaia is when we put her in there? You should learn a thing or two.
Oh God, she's heavy.
I know. Alright, I'm gonna go.
Alright. Call me if there's any issues. My phone will be.
I will. Alright. I know, Kai. I'm taking Kaia to the vet. She's been having some weird sores, so we're gonna go get it checked out in her teeth. You know, cats typically will have these things, so we want to just be sure that she's okay. Poor baby, I know, my love, I know. Taking Kaia to the vet right now, you could probably hear her. She's a very, very vocal kitty cat. She's been having some really bad breath lately, and to the point where you could smell it from across the room when she opens her mouth. So I went to go brush her teeth, thinking, you know, she just needs a good teeth brushing. But what I've also noticed when I went to go brush her teeth was she was drooling quite a bit, and I went to wipe the drool, and I noticed that on the left side of her lips, it had just like a kind of like a gulp, like a big puddle of pus, and it just didn't look normal. And then when I started to investigate more, her gums had quite a few sores, like really painful looking sores. So wanted to just get her checked out. And the last time that we went to the vet with her, they had mentioned that it's a common thing for cats to develop gum disease, and this is something that they can fix by doing extractions. So we, at the time, when they did mention this, we had asked them their advice in terms of if they do think that she needs extractions and if it's bad, because when the last time that we took her to the vet for a checkup, we had mentioned the bad breath, and they had said that cats, it's a normal thing for cats to develop gum disease, but that hers it didn't look bad. It looked like swollen, but it wasn't bad. So we waited a little bit longer, but like this time I feel like it's gotten really bad really quick, because the last time that we took her was earlier this year. So it was, I think, in February when Kenny took her for her yearly checkup. So I'm gonna go back today and see what they say. We most likely feel that she's going to need an extraction just because it looks bad. So I'm hoping that that's really it, that she could just have a few extractions and that will resolve the issues. So that's like what we're praying for. I really don't know much. She's my first cat, so I really don't know much of anything else that they could potentially have wrong or how fixable it is. My father-in-law has lost their last cat, which was Kenny's childhood cat, Evie. Randomly, she was doing fine, and then one day she wasn't. So we obviously want to get ahead of anything with Kaia. She's our baby. She's our first little girl, first little cat together. So I confess I really don't know anything about cats. Never had cats growing up. So I'm just being a little bit more afraid than Kenny is, and just want to be on top of this. She can't tell us, obviously, if something is bothering her, and it looks painful. So we're going to see what the vet says today. She's obviously not very happy about this. She does not like to be confined whatsoever, let alone going to the vet. So I'm going to just try to be with her and try to calm her down as much as I can, as she's trying to get out of the carrier right now. But it breaks my heart to see any animal in pain, let alone my own. So I'm just hoping that this is something that is resolvable and it's quickly fixed. So we're going to see what they say. I don't know if they're going to keep her overnight or if we're going to have to just bring her back and kind of come up with a game plan of what needs to happen. But I have a feeling they're going to need to do extractions, so she might need to stay there overnight. So we'll see. I will keep you guys posted. Hopefully, God willing, it's nothing serious and it's just an extraction, and that's all. We get to come home and bring our girl home. So stay tuned.
Let me send it to Dad. Look at how good she is. She's a good girl. Yeah, she's a good girl. Oh, my baby.
Well, we are driving back now from the vet, and not the best news, so definitely some concerns there with Kaia. It looks like she has a fractured canine, and that fractured canine is infected pretty bad. So she definitely needs an extraction on that canine and her back molar, so her left canine and her back molar. Looks like those two are infected, so they started her on an antibiotic that we will be giving her as soon as we get home. Also transitioning her off of kibble to soft food, just to help ease any pain that she might be having. I'm assuming she's probably in pain. I mean, I can't imagine, a fractured tooth that is infected. And then they gave her some pain medication, as well. We scheduled a surgery for her on the 11th of September, so in about 2 weeks, which was the earliest that they could see her, which was really unfortunate. There was some concerns that she could have some additional issues like bone infection under her mouth. They don't know for sure. The doctor just did say that, you know, there was concerns. It looked really bad. So obviously not feeling really great right now. We're not going to know until the day of the surgery when they do have a x-ray done on her to get a really good read on what's going on there. But she's definitely going to need some extractions, so I will have to just kind of wait and see what the x-rays come back and say. It didn't sound really good, and that in itself is really, really concerning, and it's making me just feel like a terrible cat parent, to be honest, because she's had bad breath for a little bit, and we had taken her to the vet in, I think, like February of this year, because of her bad breath. So we wanted to just like make sure that her liver and kidneys were fine, because that typically is what cats will have issues with, and nothing really shows up. So she's my first cat. I didn't like really know what was wrong, so I knew the bad breath was just so bad that we wanted to get her checked out. And when we took her, they said, oh yeah, she definitely has some gingivitis, but it's not bad where you need extraction, so it's like fine. So I just called Kenny, and he's just feeling terrible because he feels like he should have like pressed on and questioned more about the doctor, considering they did mention she has gingivitis. So now we're both kind of feeling a bit guilty. Kenny's feeling more guilty, and I was just reassuring him, like, you know, we could only control what we can control, and obviously we didn't question anything at that time. So right now is when we really need to just make sure that we're doing every single thing possible to combat any infection or make anything worse. So I scheduled her for the earliest appointment possible. I'm going to be dropping her off on the 11th at 7 a.m. They will then conduct the x-ray, and that's when we'll know whether she just needs the 2 extractions, or if she's going to need more, or if there's anything that might be even more wrong. Yeah, it didn't sound really good, so definitely a little down about this. I want to check in on Kenny because I just hung up, and he was just really, I could tell that he's just really upset about this, because God forbid there's something worse. And you know, I don't even want to say it, but yeah, I'm just feeling a little guilty, really. So I will keep you guys posted on what happens and what comes out of this, but we're gonna have to just wait it out for the next 2 weeks and just make sure that we are giving her antibiotics. She needs to take it once a day for 10 days, switching her off of kibble into just wet food, and then her pain medication too, just making sure that we stay on top of that, because I don't want her to be in any pain. But hopefully the antibiotics are something that will help a bit. I'm just feeling really sad about it, really. And she's just such a good girl. Like, she's calmer now, and she was headbutting the vet, purring on the table, so she's just like such a sweetheart. Oh my God, there's a cup right next to me. She's a really big sweetheart, and even the vets were saying like how lucky we are, because she's such a sweet cat. But we're gonna take care of her. So I just got home and just gave her antibiotics, and I mixed some of the pain medication into her food, and she's obviously not minding it at all. I thought she was gonna maybe taste it and not want to eat it, but she is gulping it, and she's our foodie. One thing about Kaia is she loves food. So this is probably gonna make her a little drowsy. The doctor kind of warned us about that. She might be a little out of it for a bit, which honestly I feel like she just needs some good rest now. She had a very stressful day. She's a sweetheart, but she's a really timid cat, so she was really nervous at the doctor's, and you guys probably heard her in the car. She was meowing quite a bit, so she does not like the carrier. She also doesn't like leaving the house. This is her safe space, which I completely understand. So I'm assuming she's probably just had a stressful long day. We stayed at the doctor's for about 3 hours, so I'm also pretty tired from it. Because we didn't get the best news, I'm also kind of having a little bit of anxiety. Just have to wait and see at this point. So we're just gonna monitor her, give her her medications. Like I said to Kenny, you're just gonna control the controllable. There's nothing else we can do other than just give her her medications and wait for the surgery day, and then we'll go from there. I'll keep you guys posted. Again, this is my first experience with a cat, so I really just don't know what I don't know, you know? All I'm gonna do is just monitor her and see how well she's doing. The soft food also probably is the best way to just make sure that she's not doing any further damage to her teeth. So we shall see. I'll keep you guys posted though.